Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake with Jaboy. We are going to be exploring Chapter 16 here, and I'm just going to go ahead and recap Chapter 15 for you, The Day Midgar Stood Still. Avalanche had made their way topside, and we'd seen the destruction that the plate had caused, dropping it on Sector 7. We were able to see all of that, and now we're finally at Shinra's location, and all that is left is for us to break in. So during the cutscene, we were told that we were going to go in through the rear parking garage, and so that is where we will make our way to. Couple things to note: this is where you get Tifa's legendary weapons, and I hope that you have stockpiled a good bit of gil because you have to have it in order to get Barrett's. But yeah, if not, we'll sell some shit, right? Why not? Okay, excellent. Well, this is where we left off, right where we are going to pick up. Did that make sense? You know what? Probably not. What am I doing? Am I just going in a little circle here for a monster that contained absolutely nothing? I guess so. Is there anything over this way? Negative. So we'll proceed down the staircase, shall we?
Security's looking pretty tight.
So they...
God damn.
Somehow I don't think it's all for us. Could be for Avalanche. Or maybe even Wu-Tai.
Can't be for Wu-Tai. What about the ceasefire?
That only put the war on pause.
I love the soundtrack. Oh my god.
We're here to rescue Aerith, remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get. We need to be smart.
Yeah, I hear you. But my soul's screaming for payback, you know? I'm a ticking time bomb. I'm gonna have to blow up.
Well, then make it later.
Am I supposed to go down this way? Quite possibly. 2 high potions. Don't need that. Okay, bottle of turbo ether, nice. Nothing on sale. We have 37 G's, so let's go ahead and get some stuff that'll actually help us out. I wish that you could buy like fully charged materia, you know. Oh, and because I just did that, let's just go ahead and put it on. Oh no, I don't need to upgrade. Let's just go to this. What is this? Strengthen summons called in battle. Yeah, let's keep that on you. Bulletproof. Well, this will help a little bit more, huh? Champion belt. What about this guy? Yes. There's just a guard. Oh no, I thought that was a guard. That is indeed not a guard. That is a stoplight.
That one there. That's a Shinra truck, isn't it?
Come on.
I don't know how they didn't hear us on top of that.
How's it looking out there? Anything?
Nah.
All clear.
Roger.
Yep, let's check under it, but not over
Okay,
it.
head on in.
So far, so good.
Where'd you come from?
No holding back.
What's going on?
Shit.
Give me your best shot!
Bring it on.
The idea was to not.
Still think my style. Maybe not. First aid.
Say first day. Bro, this is a sad first day for
Let's
you to
keep
work,
moving.
my guy.
Should be a service entrance in the back.
Damn, bro, every single time. The music is just so loud, but it's so good. Hopefully y'all aren't getting this like earphones.
What's the situation? Can't get in contact.
Stop it. Oh, I have thunder on him.
Taking over. That's that.
No need to bring it!
Zonzo. Prayer materia improved.
One step at a time, huh?
Gate 01 leads to Gate 02, which hopefully leads to Gate 03.
Who's that? Gate.
Wasn't planning on it. Let's finish this.
Now we can go back and get this chest. Excellent. Denominator.
Don't let any Shinra scum
Yeah,
escape.
there is.
Wasn't planning on it.
Oh,
Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn.
Steady.
Screw you.
Oh, come on, guys.
Time to end this.
Damn, I'm just getting rocked over here for a half second.
Let's switch it up.
Get out of it.
I got this.
me.
Nothing to it.
Oh my god. This is taking a minute, actually. God damn, these riot troopers are just annoying as shit.
Keep it together.
Too late.
Give them hell.
All set.
There we go. God damn.
Sure hope no one else knows we're here.
Come on. We need to move.
Almost dead. Over here. Stairs to the escalator, obviously the stairs. Gotta get our daily dose of exercise in. And here we have arrived at the command center.
Nobody's home.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where they might be holding Aerith?
I'm thinking a research facility. That'd make the most sense.
And where is that?
Upper floors. Maybe near the top. That's where you are.
Maybe.
Maybe we can use the console at the reception desk to find out.
Now I'm no wizard, but the console at the reception desk looks like it has some
One of these days, I'm gonna tear it down and burn the
on it.
rubble.
But not today.
Look, you see? Guys.
I don't know about you, but I don't think we should try touching it.
Shit, making life hard.
Let's just keep heading up. Either the elevator or the emergency stairwell.
One of the floors. I vote we take. No getting upstairs without a key card, huh?
Think we're gonna need a few before this is over.
Pretty sure I saw one lying around.
The reception desk.
Yeah, but how to get in?
Go up and over, maybe? Look. Pretty sure we could reach it if we hop across those lights.
I don't know.
Shot.
Huh?
As the lightest one here, I figure I've got the best chance. You two can sit back and watch.
Now we play as Tifa.
Okay,
Love
guys.
playing as
Wish
Tifa.
me luck.
You be careful.
Aren't I
Now,
always?
girl. Look at this, we gotta make the jump. And let's see if I can see it. There it is. You see the chest? Purple chest, baby. It's Tifa's legendary weapon. And I'm not too sure if I'm calling it legendary because it is the last weapon, or if it's because it is her best weapon. I'm not too sure. We're going for one of those right there. Get it, girl. Hey!
Tifa!
Oh shit! Tifa!
Great thing there was like a little couch or some shit
Are
here.
you okay?
I thought I was dead for sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it 100. I spent like 50 minutes trying to figure out how the hell to get out of this place. Right, I was running around and I was like, oh, that car's got an arrow on it. Excellent. Oh, I'm just hopping over cars. And then I was like, oh, this one too, though. And if you don't go to the right here, you will miss the weapon. So just make sure to come on over here. Unless you don't want it, obviously. Then go ahead and go about your business. Ain't nobody telling you that you gotta come over here and get these. We obtained the purple pain, though. Like, why wouldn't you want to put on a set of purple pain? Like, I don't know. Purple pain sounds like a pretty dope name to me. Let's see, what do we have here? How much materia slots do we have on the other one? We have 5. How much SP is required? Oh, that's not even on this one. Oh, look at this. This is so nice. Okay, let's go back to this actually. Critical hit, critical hit. Oh my god. Attack damage bonus? Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously. Speed. Yes, we want crit. Speed. Yes. Yeah, we'll take this too. We'll go with attack damage. We're making her pop these guys. Speed crit. Yeah, crit. Need more crit. Guys, if there's ever a time for Tifa to hit like a fucking truck, it is now. And we still have 1 extra slot of materia that we can put on. She has prayer. Excellent. You know what I don't have on? That fire. Yeah, that's fine with me. No, I don't believe I need to do anything regarding materia swaps, so we'll just stick with this. Look at the purple pains now, baby. Oh, on the wrist. On the wrist. Look at that. That's so sick. Excellent. And here we are. Yeah, I didn't catch those the first ever time that I played through this.
Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on.
How? I really don't know how I didn't catch those. Let's go this way. I feel like they put it in a pretty nice place for you to find it too. Look at Tifa's just going through like a jungle gym.
This isn't so bad. Pretty close now. Just need to make it over
Why do
there.
I need to get off of there? What's over here? guess this is. I was like, why do I need to go over there? That makes no sense. Is there a chest on the side? Nope. Oh my god, I literally just said that.
Almost
I meant
there.
behind the wall.
Just need to get across those
Not like-
platforms.
Okay, where am I going to get across the platforms? Oh, this way. Then. Alright, one more. Make it. Gotta get a little bit of a jump. Oh. And we're in. Just like that.
That's some fine work.
I might be able to disable security from here.
Hot damn, girl.
But I didn't do anything.
Shit, I'll take it. So you can use that to look up what floor the research facility's on?
I think so. Give me a sec. Bingo. Professor Hojo's lab. 65th floor looks like. Huh. Guess we can only get to the 59th floor via the elevators or stairs. To access any level above that, we need to check in at the Skyview Hall reception.
59th floor it is then.
Right.
So, let's climb, I guess. Right? Oh. I'm pretty sure that there's, if I remember, if memory serves me well, I'm pretty sure that there's a chest over here or something. There's something that is. I don't think I'll find it over on this side. Here it is. Oh, iron grenade. Mighty. Whatever. It's an item. It's in my pockets. It's mine. Mine. Don't know why this is giving me a Oh, are we going up the stairs?
Got to be shitting me.
Nope. We're a lot less likely to get caught this way.
But a lot more likely to die of boredom.
Holy shit, I've never
It's
gone
only
up the
59
stairs.
floors.
Nothing to it.
Well, at least it ain't a race. Small blessing.
God damn. Actually, I've never been over this way before. I didn't know that this place existed. Alright, well, here we go. Floor 1.
Wonder what it's like up there.
More security and restrictions.
5,
It's not gonna get any easier.
6.
We're gonna be exhausted by the time we finally get to the top.
As long as you pace yourself, you'll be fine.
Maybe we should take a quick break.
Come on, Barrett.
Damn.
You can stop if you want. Can even say it's for me.
Just say you can't
Where
have
are
it.
we supposed to get
I'll
off?
hack you, jackass.
10.
Ugh, that's enough from both of you. Stupid arguments aren't gonna get us there faster.
One clap.
But Tifa, I wasn't...
Not now. Save it for the top.
Why is he slowing down? Come on, my guy. We in a race. He's getting tired. Holy shit. I've never been up this side. If you decide to go on the elevator, you'll receive other dialogue. But I've never been on this one, so I want to see what the dialogue from somebody
Guess these labs and
just a little bit
shit
is gonna say.
are all the way at the very top.
Yep. The very top.
That's good to know.
Cloud,
Goddamn.
keep an eye on Barrett.
Copy.
What was that? I don't think I heard you. Speak up.
I'll keep an eye on Barrett.
Thanks for the assist.
Goddamn.
Whatever.
How far up are these guys? Or how far down are they? I feel like it's not letting me.
I said, wait up.
You below me, dude? Oh man, yeah, I think taking the elevator would probably been a lot of a faster,
Hey,
better
guys!
idea.
Hey, just a few floors behind you.
Oh? You're sounding better.
Think I've got like a stair climber's high.
Glad to hear it.
Oh shit, it tells me what floor we're on. Right next to our names.
You tired?
I was. But I'm feeling okay now.
Yeah, Cloud's walking. There's Barrett.
What are we waiting for? Let's roll!
I'm trying to run.
You really are doing better.
We gotta keep moving to keep moving.
God
Hard
damn.
to argue with that. Let's go.
We're gonna let Barrett surpass us. Nope, we taking the inside lane. Come on. Taking the inside lane. Barrett. Nope, you can't lead. We're not letting him in front of us. Sorry, buddy. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that.
But tell me, these stairs, are these stairs ever gonna end?
No, I think he's got it on us. Damn.
I don't know.
I think he's
Ask
taking
the
the lead.
stairs.
I don't think the
Yeah.
stairs are talking.
Well, duh. I mean, duh.
Barrett, slow
I
down for a
was
second.
joking.
That's enough from both of you.
Barrett, slow down for a second. Oh no. Well, that slowed me down for a second. How many did we need to go? 59? What if I decided, yet this ain't it, and decided to just go back?
Worst route ever. Give me a suicidal last stand. At least that'd happen.
Let's shut up.
Yes, let's.
Cloud, you're behind everybody, bro. You need to hustle.
Why?
God damn.
Because wishing for trouble might bring it.
Yep. And you're in no state to fight anyway.
Yeah, so going up the elevators would have led you to
What should I
a
do?
cutscene where you stop a Shinra employee on the elevator, and then you have like 1 or 2 or 3 battles or something like that, and then boom, voila. Oh yeah, these guys are gassed. Oh man. I've caught back up. Surpass him. Yes. Yes. Well, this is probably not the route that you guys would want to see in a walkthrough.
This sucks! I want to go back!
Be my guest.
All those stairs you just climbed?
Where the hell is this girl Tifa? God damn. We've reached port 57, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it.
Another day, another struggle. Climbing stairs, so much trouble.
And this is the top, is it not? Yes. Look at Tifa, out of gas. Look at me.
Cloud, slow down.
Gas. Come on, Barrett. Hurry your ass up. We waiting on you, dog. First person
Cloud,
to get
slow
up to the
down.
top. You know, more rest time. So Tifa got the most rest time.
The end.
Watch this door be locked.
Lady.
The real challenge starts now. Okay, let's go.
$70, $80, $90, 100%, 110. Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
What summons do you think those are?
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Stop. Your timing is impeccably atrocious.
Mako density and materia integrity are both holding steady.
Registering mass increase in core materia.
Now, show me something truly exquisite.
Contaminants registered.
We're leaving.
Registering crystallization within the reserve tanks.
The reaction is out of control! We have to stop it quickly!
Clean up the mess, would you?
Ma'am.
So this is the Skyview Hall, huh? Bet this place cost a fortune and then some.
Let's look for reception.
Reception, we go.
Please, just let
Hey.
my wife and daughter be safe.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Midgar.
Damn fools. Ones who come here at night to take in the view. So pretty and marvelous and beautiful. But every little light burning bright runs off her blood. And bit by bit they bleed her, never stopping to think how it'll end for them.
Yeah.
Terrible but beautiful all the same.
Okay. We found reception.
You must be here for our grand tour. Visitors have access to floors 60, 61, 62, as well as floor 63. You will proceed in that order. By the exit of each floor, you will find a device that will allow you to update the keycard in your possession, thereby allowing you to access the next floor. And now begins your grand tour. Please enjoy the Shinra experience.
Why has this whole thing gotta be such a big pain in the ass?
I don't know about you, but this is kind of weird.
You think everything's going too well?
Yeah, I do. Think this is a trap?
Ha! If it is, then bring it on. Let's get this party started.
Facts. Alright, well, I guess we continue onwards.
Man,
That would make the most sense.
get all these damn keycards just to get anywhere.
This is shit.
Relations and red tape. It's like coming home, huh?
Yes, every reactor, every pillar. Like I said, a full inspection. There's no telling what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
Director, I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
Don't I know it?
Alright, excellent. Here we are. 460. We were told to proceed to 460, and then we will get key cards for following floors. I believe that is what it said, at least.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Oh, hell no!
Here, in the Memorial Museum, you can learn all about our president, as well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah, shut up!
Okay, well, President Shinra.
I think I just threw up a little.
Man, very highly of himself.
We go through this door.
Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all esteemed president. And to get a peek at the president's mementos, that was super cool! Moving along, the next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here, by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions. I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
Okay.
These all look so...
Because we've
These
destroyed
are all
a bunch.
Shinra prototypes and such that we have taken out. Probably one of the BB bombers, a sweeper, one of those mechanical arms that we had to take Aerith through the capsule that held the BB bombers, one of those swordsmen that we just recently got acquainted with. We hate these helicopter people. One of those bikes that we fought in the saddle, riot troopers, and elite and standard. And then
the public security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I believe that guy's name is Heidegger.
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway. When this project has been completed, it will provide much easier access to numerous locations all across Midgar. We appreciate your patience and understanding in the meantime.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions.
I'm trying to get like a good
ideas
angle.
and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock. Moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
On to the next room we go.
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale. As you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city and keep Midgar running day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource. At Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform it into the fuel and electricity that powers everything we do. Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
Nothing but a bunch of lies.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into that bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Look at all of Midgar though. This is crazy, isn't it? Those are the Mako reactors. Each one contains a different section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Mako reactors. And we've blown up a couple of them.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra scholar. Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
I would love to.
Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge tech.
Alright, this, I think, is one of the coolest cutscenes in the game. So I'm going to just shut up, and you guys just
place
enjoy
is
it.
empty. What the hell?
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients. Many millennia before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet. And once they had, the Ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too, has endured. We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise. Alas, the ancients themselves are long gone. 2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization. But before their fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land? Even now, we have only to wonder. Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them. Like the ancients, we have harnessed the power of Mako. Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner of the world? A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our every need. Shinra is working for you to fulfill the hope and not rest until our dream is realized.
That it?
Oh dear, a man of my refined taste running out of butter. Shorn of its proper accompaniment, this tea might as well be boiled pond water. No, it couldn't possibly have been...
Crazy ass thing made me want to puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a warning. That ain't for kids.
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
Like I said, nothing you should show a kid.
Well, how about that for a cutscene, huh? I thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert! Your mission is to go out and tell everyone about the wonders of Shinra. Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume. My name is Hart, and it's a... I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow. Look at this place.
Yeah, look at this place.
So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
I literally thought that this was like gonna be some Kingdom Hearts Hollow Bastion or whatever it's called. Pulling the books, finding the books, reslotting the books. And that's what made me think it right there. I was like, Kingdom Hearts.
Through here.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
And let's talk to him for a second.
The mayor is waiting.
Okay.
This can't be right.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made it. I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service. I must say you three haven't exactly been discreet.
Huh?
It would have showed us attacking
I
the
wonder who's been
guy
cleaning
on
up
the
all your messes.
elevator, and he would have told us about it too.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death.
That's what he's
You hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
Same dialogue, I guess.
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say what?
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
Huh. Well, this ought to make things easier.
We need to break into Professor Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports, that's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay, they did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down.
Be like, we
Deep
gotta
breaths,
go back.
man. Deep breaths.
Let me see that key card of yours.
Yeah, hit it on the scanner. Give me an upgrade, my guy. Beep boop bop. Click click. Scan. Brrr. Upgraded.
Here you are. You can now use it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is... The mayor is the best! Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest. Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you've found your man. You got it?
Okay.
If you think you've found the collaborator, say mayor, and see if he says the best. You got it now? I've done everything I can for you. Now don't make me regret doing it. If you think you've found the you got it now?
Is there anything in your office that we can pick up, my guy? My homie G-Dog. Negative. But we can go and talk to this man's again. Martin, the butler.
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate to ask.
So can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly I could do just that, but a man in my position must conduct his affairs with discretion. Which is to say that that which has been requested cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
You want money!
Disclosing confidential information entails considerable risk. Due compensation is to be expected. In this particular instance, that would amount to 10,000 gil.
Rip us off more, why don't you?
Should we give him 10,000 gil? We definitely should give him 10,000
The 64th
gil.
floor is reserved for our executives. The individual you seek is fastidious and well-dressed. This individual likes to visit the 63rd floor to decompress from the stress of the job.
That really all you got for us?
Oh, are you dissatisfied with your purchase? How unfortunate. Perhaps this will help preserve our relationship.
Huh?
An expression of my gratitude and appreciation.
Huh, that's better.
I did
Mayor's
final weapons. EKG cannon. Oh baby. How many materia slots do we have on the current one? Big Berthy, 4. Is that it? Holy shit. Well, I think this is a connection. Oh, it's not. What is this? Crit rate. What is this? Crit rate, physical defense, additional materia slot, crit rate, power, damage, overcharge. Yes. Obviously, I would like that. Shit, we're just gonna give him some attack power. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Oh, shit. I don't know if I need another connection. Yeah, I want the crit. Overcharge. Crit. There's another crit here, right? Or negative? Crit, crit. Magic power. Health. I think I should start getting some health. This costs 4. This costs 16. Yeah. I think that we are good to go. Has a lot of magic attack on it. Maybe I should have gone with the magic, but whatever. HP, MP, luck, me. Oh, Tifa has that on now, huh? So close. What do we not have? Do we have thunder on? I do. I have lightning. Do we have fire? Do we have a fire in the chat? We do. Oh no. That's bad. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, thank God. What am I doing? Fire. Fire with lightning, sure, why not? Actually, wind, healing. We'll put prayer on you. We'll put some brawler gloves on you. Yes. Where's my ice baby? Where the heck is the ice? No. No. Aerith has it. Where's that wind I just had?
Working with Avalanche.
And because we just spent 10 G's, I'm pretty sure that gives us some back. Excellent. Whoever did the piano job in this.
Exploded.
The fuck? Phenomenal job.
So, about this precious promised land of yours. Come now, Aerith, you misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work. Our great work, my dear. You're the spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently. What a terrible tragedy to lose the last of the pure-blooded ancients. Though not completely, would you like to see your mother? Albeit through the lens of one of my microscopes. Did you really think we'd leave such a precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and cataloged every last bit of her. Hair, skin, organs, every fragment of every bone. As breathtaking in death as in life. As you, my dear. Ifalna was elegance, right down to her cellular structure. It is that same elegance. Oh, yes. Time for yet another meeting. Sit tight. I won't be long.
Damn.
Here's the 63rd floor, where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
Fall.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah. Guess I better get working on my conversation skills.
To do that kind of damage.
Well, let's continue on.
Local residents transporting their few belongings by cart.
Here we go.
They look busy.
The plate did just fall.
What kind of particulates in the air?
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
Support is getting overwhelmed by calls. We'll have to resort to AI operators.
Let's find our contact.
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about.
Okay, so, yeah, we don't need to go in there at all. Look at this nice tree.
Then we have a winner.
Okay, so we can literally go and mess with all these chairs. Look at this, just all this crap around. I know who it is, and if you guys want to go ahead and run around and talk to these guys, and they'll give you a bunch of different dialogue. If you go and talk to this guy, for
I'm gonna
example.
be here a while longer. The mayor. Hey, shush! I'm on the phone.
Shush! I'm on the phone. So a bunch of these guys give you different dialogue, so you can go around and talk to as many people as you would like to. For now, I'm just gonna mess up these chairs because that seems like a fun thing to do to me. While you guys go and talk. Okay. Now that we're done talking, the guy's actually upstairs.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
There's training in there.
Nice you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor
is the best. I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
If we can't beat this simulator, then I'm going to be very upset with myself. Look at this. It looks just like the thing that Chadley gave us. Let's get it.
Here we go.
And why am I going after the... Cool. That does the trick, I guess. Garrett leveled up, gained 5 SP. Cool. Phenomenally. Let's go back and talk with this guy.
Alright, I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there. Once you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other directors will be in attendance.
Think they like surprises? We can even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
Try it, and security will be on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, new content has been added to the Shinra Combat Simulator. You can win rewards only here. Items cannot be used during battle, but HP and MP will be slightly restored after each thing, and items cannot be stolen. And look at who we have here, Chadley. Look at you, my guy.
I've been waiting
looking
for
fantastic.
You haven't forgotten me, have you? I'm an intern in the R&D division here. I took the liberty of hacking into the executive's private network to monitor your progress through the building. I will support you in any way that I can. I sense a surge in trust. We should keep this brief to avoid suspicion.
We sure should. VR missions, nothing else left to go. Buy, nothing else that is sold cheaply.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel.
We can go in here. And what kind of battles are we getting ourselves into? Cloud versus the training soldiers. Let's do it. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of fights here. Alright, well, here we go.
No escape. Burn. No holding back.
Get out. Yep.
Here we go.
Pressure!
Time to burn. Let's finish this. No holding back.
Come on, get him while he's staggered. Nope.
Let's do this. Let's get this over with. No escape. Here we go.
Get it! No, no! Yep.
Calling fire. Get ready. All right. mine.
That should be it right there.
That's that. Was never in doubt. Need a light. Calling fire. Here we go. Going in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, that is a lot of damage.
Here we go.
Oh, get out.
All right.
You hit a fire, or you hit a ice, or you hit a fire. There we go.
Let's go. Calling fire. No escape. Let's do this. Here we go. Calling fire. Get ready.
No.
Need a light. Let's do this.
No, I thought that I would be able to get him before that. Oh my god.
Let's finish this. I'm ending this. That it? You're done. Enough.
I don't know why I put flash there instead of
Was never in doubt.
using force thrust or whatever.
Burn. Time to burn. Get ready. Let's do this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yep, come on. Yup, come on baby. Yup, come on baby.
No holding back.
Oh my god.
I guess we didn't like this.
Oh man, alright. Tragic. Alright, let's get it.
Neolite. Let's do this. Let's get this over with. That'll do. All right. Shit. Get ready.
Get him set.
Hope you're ready. No holding back. Let's get this over with. Floppy. Burn. Get ready.
I tried to get out of that, but I just...
No holding back.
I just walked through that shit. Alright, we'll just kill him.
Calling fire. Going in. Gotta keep going.
Bum, 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 bum.
Time to burn. You're done. I'm ending this.
Come on, baby. Put it down. Yes, indeed.
Neolite. Burn.
No! At the fucking wrong time.
Bring it. Try this. All right. Let's do this. Get ready. You're mine. Let's go.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get ya. Alright, my guy.
Neolite. No holding back. Shit. Burn. All right.
Yep, that's about damage.
It's on
bunnies. The that.
Let's do this. Right. No escape.
Excellent.
Is that it? Get ready. You're mine.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to it.
All right, and for the master battle.
Calling fire.
Take the left out.
You're done.
Oh my gosh. Let me get the left blade knocked out. Yes.
You're ready. No holding back. Never again.
Come on, baby.
It's on now. All right.
Come on, get it in the... Come on, there we go. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Get this right blade out of here. Come on.
Get ready. See ya.
Yes. Holy shit. That took me forever. And by forever, I mean 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Excellent. Gonna do the same thing with Barrett in just a second. Swapping. Same exact enemy. Oh shit, I should have put on Cloud's Fire. Hopefully he'll stay in.
Check out this shit right here! Kiss my ass! What the hell? Little pick me up. What the hell? Still?
my god. Come on. Shit. 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 Easy money. That was only round one.
Get the hell out of here! There's a whirlwind coming your way! Want some more?
Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Oh my god. This man keeps disappearing like that. Cut.
Fire in one off! Is that all you got? Suck on this! Here it comes! Catch you sleeping!
Don't be mean.
You're gonna stop! Gotta love it! Ain't no thing.
No, I tried to charge it. That's fine.
Bring it on!
No.
Come on. Damn it.
please. Come on, go. No, the 700 didn't connect.
Hope you don't mind, Papa. Damn it!
Get him. Yes, only took 40 minutes.
Want some more? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Keep pouring it on. Firing one off. Can't you sleep?
Oh my god, I just went right to the dome.
Want some more? I'm coming for you! Suck on me! Stay down, asshole!
Yeah.
Here it comes! Best of the lips! Keep pouring it on! Still! Come on! Here it comes! Shit hurts, don't. Come on! Stay down, asshole! Back of the lips! Don't
Oh,
stop
yeah.
now. Damn it! Ooh, gotta love it! Asshole! Golden opportunity right here!
Oh shit. It puts a bomb on him or something.
What the hell?
That's what the
Come on! Still? Kiss my ass! It hurts, don't it? Eat this! Oh, you in trouble now! Ooh, gotta love it! I'm coming for you! So now, keep pouring it on!
There we go.
Oh yeah, another
I
one in
wonder
the
what my
bag!
proficiency is on that. I've been using it literally like unstoppable. Didn't even want us to see the whole thing because we just beat his ass like that.
Then don't come back.
Excellent. No, we have Tifa. Get out, Tifa! Oh, okay.
Bring it!
What is her ultimate move? No.
This fight's not over yet.
No. And a dream. And it ripped. Oh my god,
No
bro. You got
surprises
the
there.
whole ass dolphin shit on you, bro. Oh, let's go. I have.
There's no escape. Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure the two are weak. That is fire.
Do this right. Come on. Go. We can do better.
Come on, Mo. Finish with it. Coming in hot. Circling you.
I'm just getting started. Bingo. You asked for it.
Oh, baby.
Give him your all.
Oh my god. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Worked up a good sweat.
That had to have been the best Tifa, like, feels good Tifa combo I did. Like, holy shit, that was some gas. Damn, cuz. Well, we obviously know that he wants to know.
Let's turn it up. Bring it. Pour it on. Yeah. Take that. You're down. Let's go. Pour it on. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
And that hurt.
Gotta be smart. Pour it on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Ha. Okay. This help. Gotcha. Keep it up.
Oh my god, dude.
No surprises there.
Like, holy shit. That's okay. You don't want it.
That's it.
You don't want the hand. The hands, cuz. Oh my god, dude.
That's the way to do it. Bring it. Yeah. We can do better. Do this right. Bring it. Okay.
go. Now we are definitely. Oh yeah. There we go. Booyah,
No
baby.
surprises there.
Finito. Oh my god, look at that.
Nothing to it.
Killed him in one hit.
That'll do. Take the lead.
Need my help. Don't stop now. Don't stop till it's done.
Oh, the poison materia. I'm not big into that. Let's go.
Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Whatever.
Give them hell.
Hang back.
We got the heal off of that though.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn.
Let's do this. No escape.
Stop on this.
Get ready. That's it. Enough.
Gotta love
You make a decent team. Deal with that.
Watch and learn. I'm counting on you.
Call it fire. Burn.
I was about to say, that should definitely make it.
Now that is what
No escape.
Oh shit. Okay, well I guess it's Ice Sword Fire absorbs all elements.
Guess it's my turn. Give them hell.
Hang back.
I remember fighting with him. Oh, yep, don't use them.
Alright, watch and learn.
Can I please get out of this? Holy shit. I want gravity. No. No.
Need a breather. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
Holy shit. Give it to work. Is that it? Or is there one more?
Gotta fight smarter.
Alright. Last one to go. Let's get it.
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn.
All set. Take that.
God damn. I give it the juice and the sauce.
Take the lead.
About damn time.
I got this. Ha! Ha! Da! Aha! Ya! Come on! Give it your all! There! Get in there!
Leave it to me. Time to burn. Let's do this.
Watch and learn. Never was coming to him.
Oh my god, stay in the corner, my guy. God damn, you are getting shredded right here.
Now's our chance.
Say your prayers.
Watch this.
Jesus.
Oh, we're done here.
Keep it together.
Need my help.
No escape.
Time for a serious ass Catch you sleeping.
I'm waiting. Gotta be careful.
Want some more? I'm counting on you.
Fight through it.
No.
Just getting started.
Hey, fight's not over yet. I've lived through worse. Got a lot
let's see the full limit break here. Holy shit.
Somebody die.
That's crazy. I feel like the... Oh, shit.
You're done. It's over.
Excellent.
That's the way to do it.
No way.
Bring it!
It's on you.
Burn! All set! Nothing to worry about.
My turn.
All right, watch and learn. Damn it. You got this.
I got this. Not throwing in the towel.
Holy shit.
Hang back. Finish it.
You ain't gonna get away. Asshole!
Time to end this.
I feel like I can pick up the sleeper.
Damn it!
Holy shit.
This fight's not over yet.
Get it before it gets you.
Fuck this!
Yes.
Gonna sting! There!
You okay? Here it comes. Take the lead.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
No surprises there.
Okay, excellent. And now that that is done, we can finally continue on with the main story.
Huh? I wish you luck.
Thank you, sir.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel.
Okay, let's how many do we have? 8 out of 12. What did we not finish? Oh, it's getting there. That is one of them. That is 2 of them. That is 3 of them. I'm missing one more. I have 8 out of 12. Let's see what the 4th one is. I have healing max. So poison now. Actually, yeah. Whatever.
Welcome. What would you like?
What would I like? I would like some. Actually, I'll get rid of these. Some music. Some bench action. Let's actually see how many tunes we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We don't have 24. We have everything but 24.
I want to believe there's something you can do for him.
Okay.
I'm counting on you to change. I wish you luck. I'm counting on you to change.
Cloud?
Huh?
You're Cloud, right? Holy shit!
It's cool, bro. We went through training together.
Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh?
Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit.
Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Old buddy.
You okay?
Yeah,
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
Bet. Let's keep moving. Okay. Not that way.
Hello there. So, what'll it be for you today?
You didn't
The
even
hell's
give me an
taking him
option,
so
right?
damn long?
Today we welcome a special guest, Shinra's Director of Public Security, who has an important message to share with us.
Everyone here at Shinra is deeply saddened and outraged by this unconscionable act of terrorism. But at the same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow. We will find the villains responsible and bring them to justice. Are you listening, Avalanche? You cowardly dogs! Run all you like. Shinra is coming.
Do you think the other plates are in danger? Is it true that Wu Tai is gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here.
This is where my marker shows. Is it true? I guess it is not there. So, where is it? I'm pretty sure we go downstairs, right? Am I bugging? Is there a door here that I'm supposed to go through?
This is terrible.
No.
What do we do?
I go downstairs, I'm like 90% sure. Yes.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wu Tai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wu Tai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer. Damn it.
Barret.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save them. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time.
Am I supposed to follow them? Elevator? Indeed I am. Do I have to click on a button? I do. Oh shit.
You do not have access to the floor you have selected.
Wish it was just a bad dream.
If I seem confused, it's because I am. Let's go to 64. Conference rooms. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Squeeze the air duct in the men's bathroom on the 64th. I am supposed to go this way. There they are.
Do you think that where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should
Me
be.
in, bitch.
Can I help you? An important meeting is in session. Can I help you?
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
That room so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
I wonder if there's like... Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. So let's go explore this side first.
Did you see Sector 7? I can't bring myself to look.
Are you allowed to be hanging out?
I wasn't talking to you.
Alright, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind. You're right.
Yep, come on in.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing that campfire song.
Gotcha.
Look, I'm...
on guard duty.
Right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
Look at that jump. Okay. So there is a materia in these vents, to my knowledge. It's a purple jump. I don't remember what it is. But I don't believe that it is here to the right. I believe that it is to the left. Let's just double check to make sure that it's actually not to the right. Nope, wasted 30 seconds. What's in here?
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
What's in the next one, I wonder?
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If...
Well, it looks like not all the Shinra guys are bad people, just the higher-ups. And we are going to make this left here because there's only 2 more turns left that I can see on the minimap in the right-hand corner. And I know that one of these for sure has materia. So give me my purple materia. Yep. HP up. Didn't even need that. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby.
This it?
I think this should be it.
I'm telling you, I saw him. With my own eyes. He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already! If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve?
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
2 words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
Something stinks.
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Alright, well, let's get out of the bathroom, shall we? Hopefully nobody's coming in here. Except for maybe this dude saw.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face... how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay. Sufficient on everything. Ooh, a chest. Give me money, give me money. 2 antidotes. More ethos. More Phoenix Downs. Okay. So, for this upcoming fight, I'm going to keep this on. I'm going to swap this healing materia with this somebody definitely has to have it. With the time materia. Excellent. The last thing that I'm gonna do is take off this magic and put the steel. And that is good for that. We'll take this off. And what we will do is we will put on extends the duration of beneficial stats. Enter with Berserk. Extends the duration of becomes immune to stop and slow. I would love the protective boots on you. Do I have another set of protective boots? Becomes immune to poison. Sure, we will have Barrett to become immune to poison. I did just pick up a couple antidotes if you did just check in that chest there. And you will have my last set of protective boots. What does this have? 3 materia slots. 3 materia slots and more defense and magic defense. Oh baby, yeah, I have not messed with their bangles in a minute. Or their accessories in a minute. Cog? Yes, please. Damn, and I get to put one more materia slot on these guys. Let's go. What did I just take off? Why is somebody... I was about to say... XP up? No, I don't really care about that. You know what? We're gonna put refocus on you. And you are gonna get the other MP. Don't need to sit, don't need to buy. Two files of... I didn't see what it said. Dr. Hojo.
So first... This one. This is definitely the one.
Let's see what's going down with Hojo.
Don't move. I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists? If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot!
Shut up. Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is... Really?
Tell us where Aerith is!
Oh, so she's your friend. Well, well, well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
I regret nothing. We got it on the first try. Time running out. Excellent. And guess what? We aced all of our party. I don't know why I'm attacking this instead of... Oh man. Wow. Assessing this. Okay, monster created by Shinra R&D division, highly capable, highly adaptable. It evolves during battle where it exhibits extraordinary offense and restoration capability. I stole the towels. Oh shit. Alright. Oh shit, I don't have heal on. Stage 2, baby.
Deal with that.
Need my help. You got this. I got it. Bring it. Yeah.
This actually leads to what's great out here.
Let me handle
Holy shit.
Take it over. Let's finish this. Get ready. Take him down.
Hard on the back.
Hard attack! Eliminate the
There we go, baby. Exactly how you work this man.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
Do I have a double heal on her then? Oh my god, that's so dumb. Oops. Yeah, where am I going? This way. Hello. Oh, bet. For those of you who do not know who that is, get acquainted with that man's.
Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
No escape. Don't overdo it.
Oh, okay. Two fires.
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps.
The
Well,
fires.
no matter.
Unknown
Reinforcements will
variables.
soon arrive. Why are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy, you weren't a soldier.
What? But what is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening? Where are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Barrett,
got it. Stand back.
You came for me.
Yep.
You good?
I'm great.
Thanks for saving my lead.
Alright.
I owe you one.
Save it for later. Too
I
bad.
have no idea what these things are. Weak to thunder.
It's on
Got
you.
it.
About damn time. Give them hell.
Let me handle
Suck on this. Not critical.
Watch yourself.
You got this.
All set.
Oh no.
I can fix this. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. Want some more? You're up.
I got it. Keep it up.
Gotta love.
Come on. Ha. Bring it.
Hold on. I'm coming. I got you now. Don't overdo it.
Damn. Rock these guys.
Aerith, you okay?
Thank you.
No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
There he is.
The hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
Where was that bench? Yeah, whatever. Does Tifa have heal? She does. Anything over here? Anything back here? Maybe the chest? Negative. Damn. The heck are these? Broken down. And the correct way. Boom, boom, boom. Firetail dog. Firetail dog. Firetail wolf dog.
What? You wanna go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
So what the hell is it?
Rude.
A fascinating question.
Oh, did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
13?
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
For those of you who really feel the suspension,
together we will reclaim our world. They have come together.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking, was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience. Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter? Yes, understood. The VP needs us.
And into Chapter 17, we arrive.
Cloud. Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Here we are in chapter 17, and there is a purple chest right there, but I won't touch that because I'll get that next time. But anyways, I'm going to save, and I'm going to end this video off here. So, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys next time. Excellent.